Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We back. Goodfella Sports TV. We in the building. And found out what Danny Jacobs is making versus Canelo. When he say he touching M's, he touching M's, dude. He touching multi-million M's. I mean, more than 5 million M's. I mean, more than 10 million M's. I mean, shit, more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in my bank account M's. We back, though. Goodfella Sports TV. We in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Don't forget to check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1 Boxing. You get you 18% off their all natural products from lotion, soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, and much, much more. Salute to everybody out there. The website and promo code is in the description. And according to last Pugmire of the LA Times, and shout out to Boxing Eagle, I seen this channel first. Always get credit when credit is due. That's seldomly done in this business, man. But salute to Ego, man. Salute to Lance Pugmire of the LA Times. He said that sources tell him, and I'll link the article to the description, that Danny Jacobs is making $15 million fighting Canelo Alvarez. In the 2 next fights, if he win or lose to Canelo, he signed a 3-fight deal with the Zone. He at least make $4 million apiece in those next fights. So altogether, Danny Jacobs is set to make a hell of a lot of money, about $23 million for 3 fights. You know, that's good money for Danny Jacobs. That's retirement money if you know what to do with it, man. You put it, investing into, you know, Brooklyn, New York City, you know, maybe, you know, a workout gym, or maybe, you know, health supplements gym, or you never know, whatever you choose to do, man. That's a lot of good money. And like right now, I can't, you know, I apologize to him, man. Real talk. I thought he should have fought Danny Jacobs. I thought he should have fought Jamal Charlo, in my opinion. But, you know, when you make it $15 million, I mean, you know, Al could have probably gave you $5 to $7 million to fight Jamal Charlo, and that's a riskier fight, you know, and y'all probably would have sold out the Barclays Center. But then again, it depends on, you know, what you in boxing for. Are you in boxing for legacy? Are you in boxing to make this much money? He told you guys when he pulled up on Jamal Charlo, he said, basically, little nigga, you ain't even touching meals yet. And he said, I don't know, you don't know what I'm touching. He said, I'm touching M's. I'm touching plural M's, you know, and that he told you right there. And everybody really is on the late freight. But if you listen to that interview, he didn't say nothing about wanting to smoke with Jamal Charlo. He said, oh, I heard you been talking junk. And Charlo said, I didn't say nothing. I just want to fight you. And he tried to get all loud with his deep voice. And yeah, the boy, yeah, like, I'm touching M's. You ain't, like, nigga, and they talk about, hold on, I'm kind of cutting myself off here. They talk about us, fans, media, YouTubers, and old media, new media, talking about the fighter's purse. That's the reason why we got to talk about the fighter's purse, because we can't get the fights that we want to see happening. The fighters are promoting A side, B side of how much they making and not making. That's just the simple fact of the beast that we in the boxing business, man. He came up and just basically told him, I'm making money. I don't care about fighting you. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's a nice way to sell your belt. You know, if you're going to sell your belt, at least you sell it for $15 million. And it's a lot of guys that would fight Floyd Mayweather that didn't make $15 million. From what I understand, you know what I'm saying? So Canelo Alvarez is making 30 from what I understand. He making the full, you know, top earning fighting Danny Jacobs. They both getting paid. You know, John Skipper went into his pocket to make sure they got paid, but there's no way he's going to get a return on this fight. Not even subscribers. He had to get like 10 million subscribers just to probably turn over a nice profit on this fight. And my math might be wrong. Because $10 times 10 million is what, 100 million? Yeah, he had to get about that just to turn over a profit. And you have to retain subscribers. You know, just to turn over a big profit. So at the end of the day, you got to still pay the undercard, venue, and all. You got so much stuff you still got to pay. So he taking a major loss, hoping that this is the barrier that's going to knock it down and be the goal for the Zone and everybody come flock to the Zone. And I'm sorry to tell him, if you look at John Skipper and the other guy who owned the Zone, if they just do basic math and look at Danny Jacobs' number on HBO, you know, he's going into pretty much Gilligan's Island type of platform, the Zone. I mean, he probably won't even take 100,000 of people that came and watched him versus Derevchenko when he did 565,000 viewerships, I believe. Don't quote me on that. He probably won't bring 100,000 over them to the Zone. So at the same time, I was going to do a totally different video on Danny Jacobs, and I kind of mix in the content I was going to do, because Fred from Barbershop Conversation, salute to him, caught up with Danny Jacobs' team last night at the fights in Brooklyn. He was there, and one of his boys saying Canelo was on some, bitch shit basically by putting that 170-pound rehydration clause there when he had the IBF take it out for unification bouts. And yeah, it's some weak stuff, man. He's definitely right. But guess what? Y'all submitted to that, so it's no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses from Danny Jacobs. He get robbed, he get knocked out, he sell his belt, or it's an unfair decision, or the ref take points away from where he lose. I don't want to hear it. You told us what you was about Jamar Charlo. You was about touching M's and getting money. And you sold your belt. And that's basically what you're doing. That's a nice way to sell your belt. But at the end of the day, you either gonna sell your belt or build a legacy. And pretty much you're gonna build your legacy on basically getting money. And when the money all gone, I mean, Ray Leonard was making $10 million a fight in his day. And with inflation, that's probably about $20 million. You feel me? He's making money in his day, but guess what? He didn't sell his belt. You know what I'm saying? He got a legacy. And Danny Jacobs won't have a legacy. You know what I'm saying? A middleweight who won his first real world title late in his career. Lost to Canelo. He's not gonna go to 168 and beat nobody. 68, he can't beat Caleb Plant. He can't beat Callum Smith. He can't beat Jose Uzataki. Will be a solid fight between him and him. But he can't beat David Benavidez. He can't beat none of those dudes up there. So basically, this is his legacy right here. This is all or nothing. And if he ain't training for the knockout, that's on him. But he getting $15 million to fight this guy. So at the end of the day, he ain't got to hang his head or nothing. He going to be due to AB. He going to play the role because he ain't as real as AB. He going to play the role and say, I'm sad about this. I got robbed. But he can go party and think about ways or articulate the ways to spend the check that he was thinking about before the fight. That's what it's about. It's about money. Danny Jacobs told you what he's about, money. And I ain't mad. Get your money. And that's what these other fighters are doing. They not telling you directly about themselves. But if you got to read between the lines, dudes about money. Legacy is obsolete in this era. These dudes don't want to do it for legacy. These dudes don't want to be the first ones to blaze their own trail like Adrian Broner. I mean, I talk a lot of shit about Adrian Broner, but he blazed his own trail. He didn't let Al Haymon completely, dictate his career. He went off the rails and he fought the best for the most part. And he lost and he came back and lost again, but he still didn't shy away from fighting the best. Danny Jacobson never probably had a popularity of Adrian Broner. His Adrian Broner legacy is probably going to, be looked at better than Danny Jacobs, to be honest. People say he a four division, 4 world title holder, whatever you call it. Sorry, a little bit under the weather, but they say that about him. Danny Jacobs got his IBF for the first time at 31, 32 years old. And he got it from a vacant belt, the same belt that he neglected to fight for versus Triple G. His legacy is going to be coming up short versus Triple G, or coming up short versus Canelo, or getting robbed by Canelo, or just getting iced. That's it. His camp can say we getting to work, we got the most confidence. No, they don't. Because you wouldn't put articles out there saying that you need a knockout just to get the victory. You know what I'm saying? Or just to get a draw. You wouldn't be out here saying, I hope the judges are and the refs are fair. That's not what a confident fighter said. A confident fighter said, I'm going out there to knock his ass out. I'm not going to leave it to the judges. And you gotta look at those type of things, man. You got to read those type of things, man, from body language of what these fighters are saying. If he ain't selling the knockout or believing he can get a knockout, then it's already done. He already gonna lose. And I think he's gonna lose legitimately to Canelo Alvarez. His past 3 performances all were, not up to the standards that Danny Jacobs, his reputation says it is. And I think his reputation is a little bit fraudulent from the naked eye. It's just my personal opinion, but I can't knock no brother that's going up there getting $15 million. Go ahead and cap for the Mexicans and buck dance for the Mexicans for $15 million. I can't blame nobody else for doing it. Me personally, I at this point in my life, I don't have a price, man. I can't sell my soul or none of my body for money, man. I'd just rather die. That's just my personal place. I understand money don't buy happiness, and I'd rather get money off the glass, off the muscle, just me doing something legit. I'm not selling myself for nothing. And, when you get older, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Or you maybe never understand what I'm talking about. When money is the only motivation, for your existence, man, you get a cold heart. You don't enjoy life like you should enjoy life. But salute to Danny Jacobs, touch your M's, man. Salute to him. I can't knock him, get your bread. I'm never knocking brothers to get their bread. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. Also can reach out to the email. If you got a question, business inquiry, Q&A, mailbag. Hopefully I get to it soon today. A little bit under the weather. I might have to sneak a few videos in, man, and just, lay down. But also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Box and get you 18% off. No matter the markdown, price, / discounts they run, you still get that 18% off their all natural products. All they do is natural products, lotions, soaps, foot soaps, and bath bomb. Both the website and the promos in the description. Once again, salute to everybody that's supporting the channel. Y'all know it's a lot of fakers and perpetrators out there, man. So I try to roll solo and just mess with dudes I know that's thorough. So I salute to everybody that rock with me, that stuck with me through the ups and downs. And y'all know, hardest working channel on YouTube, best content on YouTube regarding the boxing shit, man. And we getting better in each and every category. But don't forget our playlist: NBA, NFL, college sports, basketball, you know, the whole thing, boxing, MMA. Salute Goodfellas Sports TV. Article link in the description proving the story to be factual. Salute the Boxing Eco for breaking the news. Y'all know what it is. We gone.